people don't realize what they have. They bitch about it. And then nowadays, I am so upset that the things we did, and the things we fought for, and the boys that died for it, it's all going down the drain. Our country's going to hell in a handbasket. We haven't got the country we had when I was raised. Not at all. Nobody will have the fun I had. Nobody will have the opportunity I had. It's just not the same. That's not what I want. That's not what they died for.
All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, YAHAWAHSHI'S, by Hashem, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, and sincere Shalom to the brothers out here pushing his truth and sincerity. Now, this is a World War II vet over, I think, 100 years, or at least hitting over 100 years now. And he's basically talking about the state of how this place is, or how basically everybody else is. Because guess what? The hopes they done had for this place pretty much crumbled. Just like everybody else's. Everybody's all upset and everything. But I'm going to make this video short and quick as best I can. So this is Ecclesiastes 12:3. It says, "In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves," that's going into the military. It says, "And the grandeurs cease because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened." So even as we're seeing right now, you're seeing a lot. Heck, even 2 years ago, I did a video basically on this military guy that was talking about the alphabet group for the plane. They get to do all this stuff, and some for the military. And he said, America ain't gonna last. These other vets are seeing it. This place ain't gonna last. It's gonna go pretty much right down the drain. See, the problem is, I can't even call it a problem, because this is what we need. Well, this is basically what we need. We need people to stay asleep, because the Lord deemed it that way. The hopeful elect wakes up when the Lord wakes them up. But here you're seeing on a pretty much quick level how things are really turning within the past 4 years. Probably even a little bit longer, because a lot of the stuff the news won't actually put on there. So you're going to imagine the lies we've been told day in and day out, and it just keeps constantly getting more and more. So even back 10 years ago, 20 years ago, things were still getting bad then. It just wasn't publicized. We were still kept in that illuminated light that everything's alright and all this other stuff, when in reality, more Jake was still dying back then just as much as they are now. Edomites was having problems back then as much as they are now. It's just getting worse, and it's being shown more, because who really cares about at this point? But we know World War III is going to happen. We've been calling it. We've been saying it. Now people are saying it. Even the other military vet I was talking about, he says the next World War. He said the next World War, these people ain't gonna make it. There was no if there's a next World War. There is a next World War. So that's the thing about prophecy. We'll talk about it. We don't know exactly how it's going to happen, but we know it's going to happen. That's the beautiful thing about prophecy. The Lord makes it happen when it's time. So I typed in, just for the fun of it, what are the chances of America going to war? And here's how idiotic this is. This very first one, okay, I got the date wrong, but basically this is this year. I thought it was set to 2 years ago. But the thing is, it says, while recent wars have sparked speculation about ensuing global conflict, military scholars say comparisons to the past world wars, actually that wasn't even the one. Actually, just for the title alone, I'm just to stop it from there. It says, "Are we heading to World War III?" Texas A&M experts says it's unlikely. But yet last year they've already declared that World War III has officially been forward. They just wait for things to really spark off. So here you mean to tell me you have Russia gearing up, you have China gearing up, you even have Israel and all these other countries gearing up. Even UK is gearing up, believe it or not. So you mean to tell me these people are gearing up for nothing, for no world war, for nothing to happen? Meanwhile, they just made a mandatory draft, if I remember this correctly, even for women from the age of, I think, 18 to 26, that can go that can actually get drafted automatically to war. So what would be the purpose of this if they was not planning for a world war? That tells you that the delusion of these people, or this is the narrative they're trying to make, to where they sneakily slide these things in, and then you'll get people, and this is where you got to watch information such as things like this on this first one, where it says it's not likely. That's where we do more research, and I would show some more of it, but I ain't gonna go that far. Just like I said, it's supposed to be a quick video, but this is to show you the lies and hypocrisy of this place, right? So the destruction is coming regardless, and as much as people are going to try to fight about it, there's nothing they can do. So this is Isaiah 5:11. It says, "Woe to them that rise up early in the morning, that they may follow strong drink, that continue until night, till the wine inflame them." And that's basically going to people that love this place so much that they'll get all worked up for this place until they're basically consumed. They basically drunken off the lies and the concepts of this place. That's why they'll get angry about all these things, but they'll still try to fight for it. They'll still try to vote for it. They'll still try to. You still get people that sign up for the military. I'm getting. Actually, I think that was not even a report. It was just a statistic. And I would say be careful in those statistics. Well, you get statistics that said there's more black men signing up for the military, which I wouldn't be surprised at this point. Because why? When it comes to our people, you offer as benefits, we'll take it. That's just more lamb to the slaughter for Esau. So they'll pump more ways to give us benefits, make things a little bit more comfortable, and now people will subscribe to it. What do you think that whole the whole jab was about? They was actually giving people bonuses for their jobs, giving extra benefits such as health benefits for these people that took it. And a lot of them ended up, what was it? I don't want to say paralyzed, but basically a lot of people ended up with a lot of damage to their body if they survived. You got some people that actually die from this stuff. I won't speak too much on it because I'm not sure if I'll get flagged on it, but still. So these people got a lot coming towards them. That's why it says up here, woe to them that rise up early in the morning. Well, that woe means destruction. And see, that 100-year-old man is basically facing some form of destruction. Because that spirit is broken now. See, that destruction doesn't always have to be something physical, even though we know what it means. Because it could even be like how that guy is facing it. That's why you'll see in movies, and it has actually happened, because that's where you think the movies got it from. Well, you'll see that they might jump in for the building to commit suicide. That's that form of destruction, because their first destruction was losing everything until they actually got until they got their judgment, right? So a lot of people is facing that woeish misery. That's why everybody's upset the way they are. So we look forward to how even more of these things turn out. Yeah, we will see some of the repercussions with all this stuff, but the greatest thing that we have better than anybody else is the upper hand of knowing what these things are going to come. We understand that these things are going to happen and that it needs to happen. We look forward to it. Unlike these rest of these people that are just going to lose their mind and go bonkers, basically crying, upset, rioting, you name it. These people don't stand a chance for it. But that's all I have to go into that. So, little one, this is a little edifying. With that, Shalom.